Hi guys, how are you doing today? For this tutorial, I will cover the interface and some functions of this table plan. Here is the overall interface of table plan. Let us go through the functions one by one. First thing, you can see that up here there are several sections. Section 1, Section 2, etc. This is a convenient function for a restaurant that has big place or several sections. You can rename all the sections as you like. For example, you can rename here Section 1 into Floor 1, save, and then it will become Floor 1. After that, if you want to rename here as Floor 2, feel free to change it to Floor 2. I will name it back to Section 1. Rename them according to your preference. In this way, it is easier for you to classify the places of your restaurant. Alright, as for this button, it is for you to set your background image or color. You can load your company logo here or the image that you like. Or you can just set it into a single color. After that, you can change the view mode here to adjust your image. Default section determine which sections it will lead you to once you go into the table plan. If it is Section 1, then once you go to table service screen, it will show Section 1 right away. Of course, you can change it to other sections here. On the other hand, the functions here are more to how to design your table plan. Now, let us learn more about how to design your own table plan. First of all, add table. You can add your new table here. Enter the table code here and the description. Choose your own shape. There are several beautiful designs here. You can customize the height and everything including the font size here. Then choose the default serve type if you need to. As for the text setting, this is normally useful for those serve type that has different text setting. For example, serve type takeaway normally will not charge service tax. So for takeaway, you can check this override standard tax box. Then change the sales tax to 6% if you still charge it. And the service tax is 0 for this takeaway case. After that, remember to save this table. Then tada! You see it appear here. You can move it and place it anywhere that you like. So now, smart people like you know how to add new tables. But what about you want to add like 10 or 20 tables that with the same design? It will be very tiring to add it one by one, right? Wow, so you see that this is very thoughtful of our system to have this copy table function. Well, let's say that now you're going to create 10 or 20 of new table with this design. Simply click this copy table function. Select the table design that you want. You will see that all the particulars of this table remain the same as this master table. Key in a different code. Then this table is set. To save it, then it appears here. To copy more tables, just simply repeat the same steps that I've mentioned just now. When everything looks good, you're satisfied with this design, you don't want to mess it up. Press this lock design. Then you realize that you can't even move a single table now. And you cannot even change the table option using right click. It will show that design is locked. Alright guys, now just let us learn a little more. For this section here, it indicates that what color will the tables turn to based on the customer waiting period. For instance, customer already ordered and waited for more than 15 minutes. But the food is not served completely yet. After 15 minutes, it will turn to gray color. If the food is still not yet served completely after 30 minutes, the table will turn red as a warning color. When it is finally served completely, it turns to this color that you have set here. But well, of course, you can change all the colors here according to your preference. For example, blue. After that, it will turn to this color when customers' waiting period is more than 50 minutes. Now let us move on to this function, refresh. For a restaurant, customer comes and goes frequently, so you need to update your table plan time by time. When you use this function, the table service screen, which is here, it will refresh based on the time you have set here. The default is 60 seconds, means that every 60 seconds, this table service screen will be updated and show that which tables has new customer and which tables customer already left. Of course, you can change the time here according to your preference, but we suggest you to just remain the default. Well, as for these two functions here, it is very obvious. When you click Show Customer, it will show customer name on the table, and Show Salesperson, it will show the staff code, like this example. Last but not least for today, Lock Table. This Lock Table function is especially useful for a restaurant that has several order terminals. When this function is ticked, when staff A is ordering in this table, staff B who access this table later will not be able to confirm order from another order terminal. This means that when staff A, which is the first one who entered this table, is ordering, another staff will not be able to make changes on this particular table when it is locked. This lock table function significantly reduces the chance of wrong orders due to staff order from different order terminals. By default, this function is ticked. Right, so after you make every changes, of course, you need to remember to click this magic save button. If not, all the changes will not be made and then it will gone. Alright, thanks for staying with us today, and we will cover more next time. I'll see you again. Thank you.